Hi, I'm here to go over the feeding instructions for Vernie. So, first off, you got to get food. So it'll usually be in the fridge, and that's where you'll keep it once you have a can open. Um, so here is a can. So this is the beef and chicken dinner. It's the red label. There'll also be a purple one, a turkey and salmon one as well that you can trade off whichever one he eats. It doesn't really matter. If you run out of food, or if there isn't any in the fridge, it will be in the pantry. So it'll be over here, and it'll be down on the floor, underneath all the vitamins. Down there is where it's going to be. So back to the feeding. I am gonna prepare his morning and his night food right now. But you can obviously, since you're not going to be sleeping downstairs, you'll probably just want to do the morning stuff in the morning and the evening stuff in the evening. So you will need a tablespoon, and I like to use a knife as well. Tablespoons are found in the knives rather are found in the second drawer over here, so you can grab that. And the tablespoons are found in the corner drawer, so any tablespoon will do. Let's use this one. Right, so open up the can. Lovely food in there. Can't really see it. You scoop out. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. It doesn't have to be precise. So if it's heaping, kind of like this, that's totally fine. So again, at night, he gets 2 scoops of the wet food here. So I can get two tablespoons. That's for the night. And then for the morning, it's 4 scoops. If you'd rather use a quarter cup, measuring cup, then that's fine too. It's the same thing, but I like to do it this way. Again, if it's heaping, that's probably preferred. He's been losing a little weight, so you can heap him if you want. If you don't want to, whatever. There you go. Alright, so after you've got the stuff going on there, what you'll want to do is you will, with the food here, you'll kind of divide it up and make a mush out of it, just so it's not all lumped together. So I'm doing that with this one here, and some food, especially when it's fresh out of the can and hasn't been sitting in the fridge a while, it'll do that better. And then you do that to this as well, to the other one. So you'll just be doing this one at a time, but whatever. So the next key here is going to be to add a little water. So this helps out make sure that he's hydrated. So I take the food bowl, the dish, and I go over to the sink, get you positioned here, and I add just a little water. So just where the bottom is kind of covered, it's not submerged or anything like that. There's probably less than a 1/4 inch of water down there. Yeah, helps him keep him full longer. So this is kind of the first step. I will show you the dry food aspect here in the next segment. So, walking down the stairs and in the pop chat room, open her on up. You'll probably have to turn the light on. And on the floor, you will notice this receptacle right here, this clear thing with the black lid and the blue handle. This is where the dry food is found. So when it's ready, you can get this out and wait for him to be ready to eat it. Okay, so the final stage here is the dry food instructions for at night. So you probably noticed in the last video that I got the dry food out already and I just set it here. So as long as you're going to be downstairs for that 10 to 20 minutes, you wait for him for the dry food. You can leave it out. Otherwise, probably just leave it in the Pop-A-Shot room. But regardless, he will try to go in the Pop-A-Shot room when it's feeding time, so be very careful you don't let him in there if you're grabbing the dry food. Okay. So I take the food with me as I walk over to the feeding station, which is over on the fireplace mantle over here. Make sure you can see this. So we got the dry food set up in the water right there, and then we also, this is where I do the wet food over here on this side of it. So quite simply, it's very simple. You open it up, and he will be very enthusiastic at this point. There's a scoop in there. So you just dig it and you find the scoop, and you give him 2 scoops. And again, it doesn't have to be level. They can be heaped, whatever you want. That's fine, and he will be right there to eat it. And then you go and you head and you put this back in the Pop-A-Shot room, and that's how you feed Vernie.